Looking at the device now, you can see that it is indeed full of sensors here at the back, or the front depending on the angle you're looking at. But this area here has these components that look like cameras, and some of them actually are. So, what do we have here? We have this one, now identified as two, one on each side. It's what they call a long-range camera, meaning it's a camera that allows visualization at a greater distance. In the middle, this rectangle is the MEMS projector we mentioned earlier, the microelectromechanical system. Then we have these two sensors located above the MEMS, which are the VCSEL projectors. In this case, we're talking about projectors that use lasers. On the sides, there are two cameras, one on each side, designed for shorter distances, called short-range cameras. And then there is a set of 8 lights that you can see here at the bottom, below the long-range cameras. Before moving to the side section, in the middle, just below the MEMS projector, as you can see here, is the 48 megapixel camera. Below that, there are two supplementary lights, which basically act as a flash to help the 48 megapixel camera capture textures more effectively. On the side, there isn't much to see. There's the USB-C port, which is used to charge the device with the transformer I've already shown you, and on the other side, we have the power button and a multifunction key. From what I've observed so far, the only thing this key does is switch to night mode, which essentially changes the operating system's theme between light and dark. I haven't figured out if it can perform other functions or not, and I don't see how it could be reconfigured for different functions. In most scanners, and I suspect it's the same with this one, although I must admit I haven't tested it, it probably allows you to start or stop the scan. Notice that the shape of the button itself resembles a pause symbol, so this multifunctionality could very well be its purpose. Looking now at the bottom of the device, we have the standard 1/4 inch thread and all these vents here at the bottom. These are for ventilation. This device ventilates a lot, and it quickly turns on its fans, and you can feel that it emits a noticeable amount of heat. This means it heats up, consumes power, and because it heats up, it drains the battery. The battery might take some time to charge. I've worked with it. I can't specify exactly, as at one point I was using the USB cable to transfer information to the computer, but I'd estimate it lasted around 2 hours. However, this needs to be confirmed. I'll check the technical specifications later to see the estimated runtime, but I never put much trust in those estimates because they're usually overly optimistic. At the bottom, we have the 6.4-inch AMOLED screen. It's obviously a touchscreen, and this is where you perform practically all interactions with the device, apart from the multifunction button. As for the visible features of the device, this is what we have.